I think that my favorite quote from it was when the Mr. Meeksies was like, I just want to die, and then the other one was like, we all want to die, we're Meeksies. And then the older one was like, I've been trying to help Jerry for 2 days. What is an eternity in Meeksies time? Nothing's worked. And then one of the younger ones was like, your failures are your own, old man. It's like, the old man, the guy's 2 days old.
It's forever Meeksies time.
Mm-hmm.
So, our apartment's dirty.
Mm.
We need to clean it up.
Very much so. I've been invited on this one.
Yeah.
He told me to speak about things.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just asked if I wanted to be on it.
No, you wanted to be. You like being in videos.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So, who are you watching lately on YouTube?
Who am I watching lately on YouTube?
Yeah, who are you watching?
I don't know. PewDiePie?
You watching his streams, are you?
No, I don't watch PewDiePie's streams.
His 1080p stream, his I don't like this stream.
Do you watch PewDiePie's streams?
No, I.
Okay, because I don't watch streams from anyone, to be completely honest with you.
I'll watch a little bit of them here and there, but I can't stick around for the whole thing.
I do watch some people's streams, but I mean, like, not many people.
Mostly, I just see them whenever I activate my internet pop up on my phone.
Damn, my glasses. A little pad on them, like right here on this side. It broke off, and he refused to put super glue on it. So now I just
think you should super glue a pad onto your.
Yeah, but now I got to take it to the eye doctor people to get it fixed, or just like order a new one, a new pair. Hope insurance covers that, but that's whatever. That's neither here nor
the orthodontist.
No.
What? You said the eye doctor people.
Yeah, I know. The eye doctor people.
The optometrist.
Did you say orthodontist?
I said.
You said orthodontist.
I didn't mean to say orthodontist.
I go to the dentist for my glasses. I go to the dentist for my glasses.
And I was like, oh god.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Miller Dental. Would you like some glasses with your fries? Oh yes, please. Could I also have
glasses with your fries?
Well, yeah.
Offer fries at a dentist.
Well, they offer glasses at a dentist office. Why wouldn't they offer you fast food too?
Hello, welcome to the optometry.
Hello there.
We're gonna go get you your new glasses, and while we do that, I'm gonna give you this floss.
This floss.
They just get like little packets of floss in the bag. It's like, why do you have floss in an optometrist?
It's for your eyeballs, dude.
Get behind.
Oh God, I don't want to imagine that. The floss is for your eyes. You gotta get behind the cornea. Oh God, that's terrible. I don't want to imagine a guy. No. I'm not gonna go there.
I used to watch Happy Tree Friends all the time. Why does that make you weird? Or why does that weird you out? Make you weird.
It does make me weird, but
I English like horrible.
Yeah, I know, right? There we go.
But other than
he Englishes. I also English very well on a daily basis, as you can probably tell. Yeah, but no.
But other than the orthodontist that we go to,
the orthodontist.
What sort of?
Why did that actually make me laugh? It's the small things that like actually make me laugh.
What sort of videos do you watch?
What sort of videos do I watch?
Mm-hmm.
Mostly ones that involve people getting run over by cars.
You know,
I'm joking.
We stopped the last video because we made a mistake. And now you're just purposely doing it.
What? I wasn't referencing anything in particular. What? There have been plenty of videos. Oh, dude, there was a video that I did watch, and I
have to pay bills here.
What?
I have to pay bills here.
Oh yes. Your whole 6 cents you get from a YouTube channel will certainly pay something, won't it? What do you want to like monetize your videos? It's like, I am the new big man on YouTube. Monetize my videos, and I will get at least 7 viewers by the end of the month.
I don't know if you,
5 of them will be from me. 2 of them will be from my brother and my mother, respectively.
I don't know if you know this, okay?
From my brother and my mother. Not even Dad's gonna watch your stuff.
I make 6 cents of,
That's just sad.
I make 6 cents a video, but I post 100 videos a day. I'm like Alex Jones with my schedule, okay? I never
Whoa, that's quite a name dropper, isn't
I
it?
never stop posting. The lizard people are making me do it.
It's the lizard people.
The lizard people.
He doesn't talk about lizard people anymore. He just talks about the stuff they're putting in the water to turn the frickin' frogs gay.
I thought it was the children, because they turned the frogs gay first. Now they're trying to turn the children gay with their chemicals in the water.
It's something.
No, it's the schools. They're putting the hormones into their food to make the children more sexually active. That's what it is.
I actually thought you were going to say they're putting the hormones into the schools, and I was going to make a joke. It's like, yes, they're putting them into the bricks. The hormones are in the bricks. Don't touch the bricks at school, kids. Or maybe, I don't know. Do kids watch this type of stuff? 2 dudes just like talking about whatever,
I'm not
and
sure.
Alex Jones.
I'm not sure about you, but most of the more modern places are just wood.
Wood? Sorry.
Styrofoam.
I'm sorry. I just love the way you
drywall.
said wood.
Wood, styrofoam, and
You know, all
drywall.
the modern places are just wood.
A lot of places aren't even using a lot of, well, there's stone inlay, but
Yeah.
on the outside they have either polished
Damn, I'm
stone.
trying to get my
or-
glasses up.
At the campus I'm going to, there's a building with, I'm pretty sure brick underneath, but they have grout and tile on the building. They have tile in the actual building.
Cool. I wasn't entirely following what you were saying. I was still thinking, why did we say Alex Jones? He has nothing to do with this. He has nothing to do with this at all.
How far back are you mentally?
Like a minute. The timer says 7 minutes, so I'm at least back a minute and a half.
So you haven't been listening to anything I've been saying for the last minute and a half.
What? No. I'm sorry. I apologize.
See this? This is why I have to post 100 videos a day. You have to deal with your stupid.
Okay, Jinx. You gotta outpost everybody. It's the daily grind.
You gotta
grind on
watch
YouTube.
everything.
Everything. You gotta watch everything. I reacted to everything. That's why I'm popular. Really, Jinx?
You want to know what though?
Is that why you're
You
popular?
want to know what though?
What?
I still find it funny whenever. I love being correct.
What?
Like on a lot of things.
Everyone does.
And when everyone says when everyone says Jinx reacted to everything, dude. He freaking watched everything and just reacted to it. I was like, technically no, because there's 400 hours of video uploaded to YouTube every day, or every hour or every minute,
Jinx.
whatever it is. So he cannot. It's impossible for him in his lifetime, unless he lives forever, to
It's the general.
watch everything.
It's the general meaning of everything. Of course, no one can watch everything that's ever been made ever. Jinx is 100 million years old. Little known fact, he's watched everything. See, it's the general sense of it.
I know, but I like to be a smart aleck. So.
Oh, okay. That's him. He's a smartass.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My monetization.
Oh no!
God.
My monetization.
What?
He's dead. What? That's a shame. Oh, that's a shame. He's dead. I feel really bad. Ah! Why'd you flick my neck? I jumped way more than I should have. I was like, ah. Ah. Oh, no, man, it's fine. Don't. No, but I don't think you have to worry about monetization. There's a couple songs on YouTube that insinuate copious amounts of sex and drugs, and they're still monetized, but then again, they are rappers. So you'll probably be demonetized as soon as you upload the video.
They make money whether or not those videos get watched. So
I know.
That's not really an accurate representation of YouTube.
I know.
I mean, it is because they pull in most of the traffic.
Single tear runs down my face.
Well, no,
I keep looking at myself in the screen instead
the
of like
YouTube
looking at the
creators pull
camera.
in most of the traffic, but if you combine all the music and Vivo accounts,
Oh God, Vivo.
that stuff trumps almost everything else on the site.
I thought you were gonna fall. Sorry.
Ugh.
Sorry. His chair made a very odd noise, and I thought he was gonna fall to his doom.
Let me just raise myself up.
God, don't get too close. Don't get that close to. I'm taller than him in real life, so it's just trying to compensate. Oh! Are you? That's as high as the chair goes! Actually, if I pull this, what do you want to bet? Yep.
Oh, man. Awesome.
I don't like him. Taller.
What's my feeling?
Higher chair than me. Shut up! Get down here
Oh,
with
what the?
Get down here with me and the shorties.
The shorties.
Right? All the short people.
Oh my god.
What?
No, my chair wasn't going up.
Oh, okay. The shorties. That reminded me of something.
What?
Do you read the Game of Thrones?
Do I read the Game of Thrones?
Yeah. What character
You mean
does?
the Fire and Ice novels?
What?
You mean the Fire and Ice novels?
Well, I mean, like a book came out called The Game of Thrones. Blah blah blah. That one.
Well, I didn't.
Whatever.
I
Like
didn't read that.
the books that the show's based off of. Whatever.
Yeah.
What-
Well, I read a little bit of them.
What's the character? Like the really short guy. What's he? What's his name? Like Tyrion Lannister.
Tyrion Lannister.
Do you think he's gonna die?
So far that I know, he's still alive. I mean, I've only watched up to like season 4, I think. Season
Alrighty,
3,
because I was
season
talking
4.
about that with Dad the other day, and he doesn't know if he's gonna die or
They're in
not.
season 7. Right
Because Martin's a dick when it comes to a bunch of the characters that he writes. Because there have been like 4 or 5 characters that Dad likes in the book, and then just they're gone.
Yeah.
And it's like son of a bitch, and then it's just
Yeah, the three ones that I just didn't understand. Well, I understood Robb Stark.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I think they should have gotten it when we were talking about the deaths of the characters.
Oh yeah.
Spoiler alert, in case you didn't hear that.
Yeah, spoiler alert again.
I didn't like that they killed Robb Stark, but obviously I understood why they killed him because Joffrey was a
Oh yeah.
massive, massive douche.
I am a king. Smack right in his face.
I forget what
Tyrion
his
just like smacked him right in his face.
I forget what his name is, but the guy who was supposed to marry Walder Frey's daughter, the guy who was supposed to be the king of the North, but he was Robb Stark's son.
Is it Ed? No, sorry, Ned. Is it Ned Stark?
Ned Stark. It might have been.
Well, no.
No, I can't remember. But it was him. He was supposed to be the king of the North, the one who led the rebellion. But he married.
Okay, yeah, then it was Ned Stark.
He married.
believe, yeah.
I believe, a healer or a doctor who was a part of his army.
Yeah.
Instead of that, and then he told Walder Frey, he's like, I'm sorry, I love this woman, I want to be with her. And he's like, okay. And then once they won the battle and Walder Frey invited them to dinner, he killed Ned Stark.
What? Ned's dead?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
he's long dead, dude. He was killed in the first season
Damn.
or the second season, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then
because-
they killed his wife with the unborn baby. And then the other one I didn't like was they killed his mother was also there. So Walder Frey went up to the mother and sliced her throat.
Oh, God.
So now the father and the mother are gone. The House of Stark is left barren. I keep hearing that a couple of the other bigger characters are dying. But I haven't watched far enough. The latest one, I believe, I remember
There was.
Lord Ramsay, the crazy one in the entire show. I think one of the main villains. He just took possession and made the one guy who served the Starks his slave. I can't remember. what his name was. And Jon Snow, for me, is still, he actually just betrayed the Night Watch and went with the Wildlings.
Yeah.
And,
You know what's weird? I was talking to Dad the other day about this, and apparently Robert Baratheon.
Yeah.
Apparently, none of his kids are his.
Yeah.
It's like really weird.
Oh no! Yeah, well, most of his kids are bastards.
No.
Not that he didn't have like legitimate children. I think he tried to with his. No,
wife.
I think he tried to, but he couldn't. But he had a bastard son. I know that.
Yeah.
Because the bastard son was a smith that they couldn't. They were trying to find and kill because he had his rightful place was the throne since he was the son of Baratheon.
Right.
But
right, the son of Robert
Baratheon was killed during a hunt.
Yeah, but it's like really weird because I was talking to Dad, and apparently Robert Baratheon's wife, like a Lannister, right? She's a Lannister.
Yeah, I believe so.
Apparently, she was boning her brother and having a bunch of weird incest babies, but she never had a child with Robert Baratheon, even though he's been on the Iron Throne for I don't know how long, like 37 years or something. How long? Like 40-something years?
I can't remember.
A long time. He's really old in the show. But and I'm just thinking, so in 40 years, you couldn't have one legitimate child with your wife. And the weirdest part is that but Dad said that he doesn't know that all of his incest baby children aren't his, and that they're actually his wife's bastard kids with her brother.
Yeah.
I was like.
Yeah.
Why would you bone your brother? That's weird.
Cersei, I believe her name is. Yeah. That was actually, I'm not sure if you know the main storyline, but in the first episode, the son of the Starks went up and climbed a tower, and in the tower was Cersei and her brother, the Knight Commander of the Iron Throne's guard.
Yeah, the Kingsguard.
Kingsguard. And he climbed up and saw them
boning,
and the brother saw him and went. Oh, this is a terrible tragedy. He goes, "Sorry, kid." Pushes him out the window, cripples him.
Oh.
He fell like 20, not 20, probably like 100 or more feet.
Shit.
Like one story, maybe 2 stories.
It was the Iron Throne.
And hit the ground. His legs were just gone. That's why Hodor. That's why he travels around with them all the time. Hodor. Apparently, Hodor has a massive personality. And that other thing you're
personality, get your mind out of what?
And that other thing you're thinking.
God damn it! Get your mind out of the gutter. You are one viewer.
I saw it.
What?
I saw it.
Don't tell me you saw it.
Well, it was in the show.
It just makes it weird.
It was in the show.
Just stop.
He had to take off all his clothes.
Well, I don't watch the show. Damn. Damn. Stop. Anyway.
Even the guy that took the clothes off. Dang. Like you.
How about we stop?
Hodor.
How about we stop?
Hodor.
You know, the Queen of England actually saw the Iron Throne.
I think we've been talking about Game of Thrones for like the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, for quite a bit. We should probably stop.
Okay.
Yeah. What's something else we can talk about? Things that won't name drop and won't be unpaid advertising.
Oh, I saw a story about Usher the other day.
The Usher.
No, I'm joking.
Was it with Justin Bieber? Name dropper.
Name dropper. Name drop express.
Name drop express. I'm here with
you know
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
You know what you need to do? Actually, let me look it up real quick.
Get your face away from the camera a little bit. People don't want to look at you. People don't want to look at you.
Okay, here it is. 78% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
It's a new. I'm not sure if you ever saw the Andy Samberg and the Lonely Island guys. I forget what other movie they did, but it was a one with a motorcycle. It was sort of like an Evel Knievel sort of thing.
No.
Let me look it up.
Was it the guy and his dad? Like, that's my boy? Is
Hot Rod. Here it is.
okay, Hot Rod. No, I didn't see Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, they did have That's My... Really? My pointer. They did have That's My Boy, though. That was a good one.
That you've watched that?
What?
You watched that?
No.
Oh,
I'm just saying that I've seen that one before.
that's what I was asking. You've seen that one before?
No, I've never seen any of these movies before. But I saw trailers for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I still love the one thing on whose roast was it? When the one guy came up to the stage and was like, "Hey, next up, Andy Samberg."
Oh, that was the guy mocking the president of Hollywood. It was on what was it? The roast of
I think it was
James Franco. Yeah, it was James Franco.
Oh, okay.
Because he roasted Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, and Andy Samberg.
Boy. Andy Samberg.
I forget what the name of the guy who was doing
Wait,
the
what?
impersonation.
Andy Samberg was in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
I guess so.
Who was he?
I'm not gonna look for you.
We're right here.
Oh.
Whatever.
But he made this new movie, Pop Star.
Pop star. Oh yeah, that's the one where.
Well, he actually made it last year, apparently 2016.
Oh yeah, last year. But that's the one where it's like a super famous pop. Well, I've only seen trailers. It's one where it's like a super famous pop star, and then he does like a bunch of like dumb shit like throughout the whole movie, right?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Just to let you know, we lost that monetization right there.
Oh. Oh god! Look at the budget versus the box office. Go up. Budget for the movie $20 million. The box office is $9.5 million.
Well, I don't think a lot of people knew about it. I mean,
I saw a couple commercials on YouTube.
Not 9.5 million, yeah. But
what? That's a failure, right?
well, it's a box office failure, yeah.
Yeah,
But-
it's a box office failure, dude.
I mean, you can have a movie that bombs in the box office,
But then like does good.
makes up most of that money in the
Home
movie
release.
sales.
Yeah, and like the home release. Like I think Scarface was a good one about that too. I think.
I haven't exactly gone to the movies lately, so I didn't help that.
It's where the other two guys in his band have really odd names, but he's like the only guy with the least weird sounding name.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know what's funny is the guy that has the wavy hair on his top, like you do.
Yeah.
He's got like a. I'm not sure if he like does it for a character or if that's actually his voice, but his voice goes like deeper than mine.
Really?
Well, obviously with the video it doesn't sound that deep, but it sounds more. I hear a lot more bass in my voice
Bass
than everyone else does.
Voice. Yeah.
I hear a lot of more bass in my voice.
In my voice. My voice.
Let's look up, see how much this is.
Well, that's quite a title to a movie.
Yeah. Pop star, never stop stopping.
Pop star, never stop, never stopping.
$9.
$9.
Finest girl I ever met in my whole life. Want to take her home, make her my wife. If she was a freak.
No, don't sing their song. They'll definitely get something done. Honestly, it will get something.
We'll have to stop the video and just get rid of it.
I'm sure we're gonna get taken down because of my Meeksies joke.
Meeksies.
I just want to die. We all want to die. We're Meeksies.
As long as it's a parody, it should be fine.
Yeah, I know.
Because you didn't say a word for word. What did you?
Well, that sentence was word for word.
Oh.
But earlier when I was describing it to you, that wasn't word for word.
I've also been watching a lot of videos of Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Tenacious D.
I was about to ask, is that his real name? That's not his real name. That can't be his real name. I've actually never looked up if that's his real name or not, to be honest. Don't look up if that's his real name. He's looking up if that's his real name. Right about now. That's what he's doing. Jack Black. Real name. Let's see if we're correct that it's not his real name.
Thomas Jacob Black.
Are you what?
People also search for Dwayne Johnson, Dwayne Douglas Johnson, Dustin Hoffman, Dustin Lee Hoffman, and R.L. Stein, Robert Lawrence Stein.
Lawrence.
Hey, don't you make fun of Lawrence.
Sorry. Anyone out there whose name is Lawrence, you're cool.
What is his net worth?
I'm
$30
I'm-
million dollars.
Why did you go Dr. Evil on that one? What? Why have billions when we can have millions? Because billion is more than a million, you dumbass. Because billion is more than a million, you dumbass.
You know what I didn't realize when I was younger?
$100 billion.
School of Rock.
He's talking about things now. This is gonna be the
Skeleton, toquele mano.
Wait, what?
Skeleton, toquele mano.
What is that? What is that from?
That's from Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre. Oh,
Nacho Libre.
right, because Jack Black.
Toquele mano.
Okay, you don't gotta keep repeating it. Because Jack Black was a Nacho Libre.
Miércoles.
I don't know Spanish. I took French in high school and I barely remember that.
Miércoles.
Merde.
Mierda.
Merde. Baguette.
Dia de los Muertos.
The Day of the Dead. My man.
It took you a second. You were like, Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
I like those guys that try to speak Spanish, but they suck at speaking Spanish.
miércoles.
Welcome me, amigos, to Casa del Fuego. The House of Fire?
A restaurante. A restaurante.
God, I hate those teachers when I was in elementary school. They always rolled their R's super long. Robert Rodrigo! And I was like, just like call him Robert Rodrigo, dude. You know what? You don't got to be really weird about it.
Hey man, I gotta get some sweets. Some sweets.
Some sweet.
Yeah, that was the one thing. George Lopez interviewed him, and he was like, me and my daughter love Nacho Libre. One of the things you did to get the accent right was to elongate the A's. Hey yo, man, I need some sweets.
I've never even watched Nacho Libre. I haven't watched a lot of movies now.
Miranda Cosgrove, Summer Hathaway.
What?
Miranda Cosgrove was Summer Hathaway.
In School of Rock? You didn't know that Miranda Cosgrove was in...
No, I've known for quite a while now, but
okay.
when I first figured it out, I was like, no. And I went back and watched the movie. I was like, oh my god, memory all alone in the moonlight, not a sound. Okay, stop. That's good. It's good.
Oh yeah. Because he was terrible at saying. I honestly did not remember what reference you were trying to make at that exact moment.
You know what's funny though? She released her own album.
What?
After iCarly. Or was it during iCarly?
I don't know. She's not even acting anymore. I don't think. I think she's just like going to college or something.
Yeah, she's just going.
I don't know.
She's made enough money to just go to college.
She's made enough money.
She made like
just go to college.
She made like 7.
Oh God, I hope she doesn't end up like. I've completely forgotten her name. What's her name? Miley Cyrus. There we go. How did I forget Miley Cyrus?
I thought you were going to say Amanda Bynes.
Oh no. Oh God, I hope she doesn't end up like Amanda Bynes. Or no one needs to end up like Amanda Bynes.
Or Jeanette McCurdy.
Or Jeanette McCurdy. Oh, what? I'm sending half-naked pictures of her. No. Pause it, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because
we're in a video.
Yeah, because
no one gets flagged.
Because we're still recording things. Did you forget that while we were on?
I forgot that. I'm sorry.
We're searching things on the internet right now, so he probably forgot everything. So.
Sorry.
We're on. I honestly hope no one should ever end up like Amanda Bynes. She was just a train wreck.
I think the only people who ever really came out of their like childhood like shows with like a really good career were, so far that I know, Miranda Cosgrove.
Wasn't Drake on
he was on Degrassi.
Yeah, no, he was on Degrassi.
He was on Degrassi. And
he tries to act all hard. Dude, you're from Canada. You're from Canada, dude.
He's been on that show. He was on that show when he was a teenager.
I know.
He was making bank.
He's from Drake's from Canada. The
Drake-
rapper, not Drake
did
from.
pretty well.
What?
Who else was I thinking of? Ariana Grande.
Yeah, Ariana Grande.
Ari-
I don't know. I don't hear about her too much lately because of that, like I Hate America thing.
well, no,
And
that was a while ago.
yeah, and like the licking the donut thing.
The only
or whatever.
reason you don't hear that was a while ago. That was like almost a year and a half ago, I think, at this point, maybe longer.
You say a while ago. I thought you meant like 5 years ago or something. No, man, that was a long time ago. That was at least 6 months ago.
With all the stuff that's been happening a year and a half ago, is a long time ago.
Right? It feels like a millennium, which is 1,000 years.
But she's making a lot of money off her music career.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Like someone just told me this, but she said that she only did
you don't hear much
whatever
about-
show she did on Nickelodeon just to kickstart her like a music career and whatnot.
What? Yeah.
Do you think that's true?
Well,
That's probably true.
Well, the thing that's funny is I'm not sure if you knew, but a lot of bands, like boy bands, are made to kickstart single solo careers for specific people a lot of times.
Yeah.
And basically a lot of times it works sometimes, but sometimes they'll go into like, hey, we were meaning for this band to be a Kickstarter for this person, but this person actually turns out to be more well liked, and
Yeah.
So you're talking about Victorious. Victorious was
Like when they. Wait.
Victorious was made. I'm pretty sure just
Who
to.
left One Direction?
Well, I mean, One Direction's disbanded.
Really?
Yeah, everyone has a solo career.
Really?
Yeah.
I that's news to me. I didn't even know that.
The first one who left though was
Zayn.
Zayn.
Okay, yeah. Zayn! Come back to One Direction, Zayn. Remember, like, every prepubescent 13-year-old girl on the internet was like, no, Zayn, come back to One Direction. I love you, Zayn. But now that One Direction disbanded, they're just like, oh, I like Harry more.
But the oh shit, what was I thinking? Victorious is what you're thinking about,
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, because I believe it was supposed to, I'm pretty sure, launch the career of the main character, Victoria Justice.
But it didn't.
Well, she had a music career. She had a couple singles come out, and so did. But one of her co-stars, Elizabeth Gillies, or I believe that's her name. She got another show
Mm-hmm.
with not Rod Stewart. I can't remember his name. But it was a rock show, a rock and roll show.
Yeah.
But Ariana Grande is the one who really benefited from that show because she showed off her singing abilities in that show.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
Because she could go high. And then Sam and Cat came along with Jeanette McCurdy and Ariana Grande.
And then Jeanette McCurdy just...
And then Jeanette McCurdy had the whole thing with her nudes being leaked out.
They weren't really nudes. They were more just
and
like
her basketball boyfriend accusing her of all sorts of things, and then breaking up, and him calling her a whole bunch of stuff.
So now we've gone back to the Game of Thrones, is what we're saying. I thought we left the Game of Thrones. We've gone back to it.
But yeah, I think NSYNC was that way too. I think it meant to. I don't know who it meant to jumpstart, but I don't think it jumpstarted who they wanted because Justin Timberlake became famous.
Justin Timberlake?
Off that group.
Wasn't that the Backstreet Boys?
No, NSYNC was Justin Timberlake.
Oh.
Backstreet Boys are still going with all members right now.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, and NSYNC was Justin Timberlake. But not only that, but the Mickey Mouse Club kicked him off as well.
The Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, he was in the Mickey Mouse Club, Justin Timberlake.
Like the TV show or
the TV show when he was younger? When he was a kid, he was in the Mickey Mouse Club. As well as a couple of other.
I'm thinking of a different Mickey Mouse TV show with a club in the name. You know, Clubhouse. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yeah, you're talking about the animated one.
And I was thinking of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and I was like, he was in that show? When? Why was he in that show? What did that do for him?
The thing that messed me up though one time was I remember thinking about like animated shows and thinking about voice actor. I was like, I thought back to myself. I started thinking about Chip Skylark from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I for some reason put together Fairly Odd Parents and Dragon Tales and thought of Fairy Tales,
Fairy Tale.
which is like
That's another TV show.
that's another TV show. That's an anime. But
Degenerate anime.
I was thinking to myself, I was like, who sings? Who does the voice for Chip Skylark? I don't know why. I just thought about it, and it was a
member of
a
like
guy from NSYNC.
Yeah. I can't remember who it was.
I can't.
It was one of the guys that he had like a really nice voice.
I think it was like Joey something.
Yeah, I think it was.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, maybe it was Joey. But speaking of voice
But I
actors
found that funny.
and anime, why are anime so weird with like all the weird noises that their characters make? Like they make like this small, like
Well, I mean,
noises in, and it's like
You have to make the fighting sounds and all the like the
no,
exclamations.
I mean like in those like slice of life shows that are just terrible. They're honestly terrible, but we watch them anyway because I mean like why not?
Give an example.
Like when someone is like when oh shit let me when a guy says something to a girl in the show and then she gets like all mad she goes like like that. It's like
Oh, the cute
how many-
the cute little like the puffed out cheeks and the staring at him and go.
well yeah like that, but like also like the short noises that like guys and or girls make when they come to a realization, but like it's like
Oh
like
yeah.
that. It's like or like the ones like go now before it's too late, and then they was like and then they leave. And it's like why do you need to make the noise?
You have to think they have to write that stuff into the script. There was no. I'm listening.
It's just like right. Go now before it's too late. Save yourself, Junichi. Noise.
Or they have them dub over their voices, while also showing them. Because I know sometimes that they record it and then they make the animation around the recording
Yeah.
sort of thing that like they have them.
I think that's what they normally do.
But
I'm pretty sure that's what they normally do, so that you can get like.
I'm not sure if this is actually
the
done.
lip syncing.
But another thing they might do is they might also make the anime like the actual all the visuals
Yeah.
and then show them to the person who's doing the voice while.
Yeah. I wonder something. I wonder if there's ever been like an anime made where all the scenes are made, but they don't have mouths. So they're like, okay, read the lines, and they'll just make the mouth movements however you like, however you talk.
If you want to find an anime that's almost has the most minimal sound design ever, and it's just the most minimal of everything, minimal visuals, minimal sound, just everything, you need to go on Crunchyroll, name drop, and watch Spaceman Ken.
Spaceman Ken. I've watched Space Dandy before. It wasn't much a dandy show. I got bored and I stopped on episode 6. Someone's gonna kill me for that. Probably.
You watched up till episode 6. I will kill you.
What?
Hey.
Okay, no. The only thing that kept me coming back was the theme song. Okay, because that was a pretty nice jam.
So you watched the theme song in 6 episodes and then stopped watching.
Well, I watched the theme song, but then I watched like the stuff in the episode. But then after episode 6, I just kind of lost interest.
Ugh.
And then it's like, I mean, it's a nice art style, and it takes place in the same universe that Cowboy Bebop does. That's about it. It's just a bit more.
Spaceman Ken though is
It's just a bit more goofy.
It's a kids show. Okay, it's obviously a kids show.
Yeah.
Just because it's basically this kid, this like little kid
Yeah.
who's a spaceman.
Ken?
That's his name.
Oh, okay.
And he drives himself, his sister, and his little turtle professor friend around, doing chores or going to school or stuff like that. And then on the way, these like villains pop up, and he has to save his entire town or his entire station or wherever he's supposed to be, his entire planet. Or, otherwise, these guys are going to destroy it.
Does it do like? Does it?
Over half of the fight, these are like 6-minute episodes. I'm telling you, or 10-minute episodes.
Oh, okay. So it's not too long.
No,
That's good.
I'd say about 50% of the sound design, or 70-80% of the sound design that is usually there in shows nowadays is not. It's just not like you see an explosion behind the guy, and it's just a flash of stroke-inducing light, and then just a shot back to the action with no sound. It's just like it's just the music in the background. It's hilarious.
You know what I think's hilarious? That actually reminded me, crazily enough, about Dragon Ball Z, or just like Dragon Ball in general. Why are there so many episodes? Why did the guys think to themselves, you know what? We need to make 80 episodes about fighting just Frieza. And then we'll double that when we get to Cell.
There's way more than that.
Yeah, and
no.
We'll just double it when we get to Cell.
The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure they used more episodes for Frieza than they did for Cell, and more episodes for Boo than any of the other villains. It went from the Saiyans coming down, them fighting Raditz and Vegeta and Nappa, all that getting through him, and then going along, and then them going to Namek, going through Namek, because Frieza doesn't even show up when they first get there.
No, I know.
They go to Namek because something's happening, because the Saiyans they're trying to kill. And then Frieza finally shows up, and then they fight him in all his 4 forms. Because they fight him in his original form, or his subdued form. Then they fight him in his second form.
Yes, Saiyans, but this is not my final form.
And then they fight him in his second to final form, and then they fight him in his final form.
You know what's weird?
That's when Goku becomes the Super Saiyan.
Wait,
and kicks Frieza's behind.
Okay, wait. Can I get the forms right real quick? So a subdued form.
His subdued form
is the first form that we see of him, right?
That's the one where he's in the chair.
Okay, and then his second form is when he's got like the big alien
head.
The
big alien head, yeah.
And then the third form is when he's like super like big and like buff and like tall and stuff, right? Or am I like thinking of something else?
No, his third form is the one where he's all white and skinny. He looks like he got weaker.
Okay.
But he
But then his final form is just that, but with like bigger muscles, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I was about to say, because I could have swore that there were.
But then they bring him back in Resurrection F.
With a gold form.
With a gold form.
And then he dies again. No. They brought it back before that when they had brought him back before that where he was part robot. And his dad was there, but then Trunks just killed him immediately.
Yeah.
And it was just like, why couldn't you just do that?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you just do that, honestly?
And then they bring the androids out after that. I believe that's how it went.
I mean, like, honestly, can we just have like a slice of life Dragon Ball? I want to know what the slice of life Dragon Ball looks like.
That was the original Dragon Ball.
It wasn't even the original Dragon Ball.
The original Dragon Ball was more slice of life than anything else. I
know.
I mean, it was him fighting like tough opponents, but if you watch the first couple episodes, you're like, this is basically starting out. It's him, his grandfather, and Bulma.
Remember the joke we used to do like all the time? It's like, what are these characters even useful for? They keep dying. It's just like every character in the show has died at least 7 times.
Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, and Krillin. Krillin's useful for a little bit longer, but everyone else
after the first series.
After the first series is basically null and void.
They're
Because
gone.
Yamcha, Tien are both human. Well, maybe not Tien.
Yeah. Tien's got like a third eye. That's weird.
And Chaozu is just weak.
Chaozu.
Master Roshi is useful a little bit, but he never really is useful past the Saiyans.
I don't. It's just so confusing.
The only ones who never really fight but are still useful beyond the first series are the cat. I forget his name. The cat dude and the samurai dude who's always with him because they have sensu beams.
The cat dude? Oh, yeah. I remember what you're talking about. I thought that you were talking about, like, the God of Destruction or something like that. And I forgot his name, too.
Mr. Poe doesn't really do anything except for walk around and be a character.
Mr. Poe.
And then
Mr. Poe was so funny looking.
the guardian of the Earth, the Namekian,
Kami?
Kami, yeah.
Which is Japanese for God.
He's useful just in that he gives exposition to a lot of things.
I'm old and I know things. Exposition.
Yeah, the older
There you go.
the older Kami gave a certain amount of things with the dragon, but the newer Kami, when he came, gave more, and I guess the dragon's power grew. And then you get the androids, which start killing people, and then you get Cell, who comes out to kill the androids. Then you get Cell's second form, then you get his final form, and then you get his ultimate form.
His ultimate form. There's so many forms in this show. I'm going to become a... There's so many forms in this show. It
We'll think about it.
would make you into an accountant.
Goku during the Saiyans learned.
Oh, come on. That was funny.
No, yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Learned the ultimate. It wasn't Saiyan.
Oh, yeah, man. It was good.
It was the. I think it started with a T.
T?
I can't remember.
Wait, what? Wait, what did we talk about?
It was when his aura turned red. It's what he learned to beat the Saiyans. I forget.
I don't know. I haven't watched the show in so long. We're just like talking about it. We're just like riffing about things for like 40 minutes now.
I've watched all of Dragon Ball Z, so I can tell you most of what it is.
And you watch all of Dragon Ball GT. This guy right here, he bought the entire series of Z and GT, watched them all, and then...
And not Dragon Ball Z Kai either. I'm talking like the whole regular series.
Yeah, that one.
Not that shortened. I don't want to watch 500 episodes of grunting and powering up. I like to watch that power.
I know, right? Because who doesn't want to watch big, muscly men who are shiny get powered
I will
up
admit.
for 30 minutes and then hear a guy in the background go, will they finally defeat Frieza? Will Namek last more than 5 minutes? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. And in the next episode, when it ends, will Namek be destroyed? Will they finally defeat Frieza? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. There's just a lot. I don't like that guy who did the voice because I hear his voice in my nightmares. Shut up. Don't. What? That song's not even catchy.
No, I know, but it's at the end of the Japanese version.
Oh, yeah.
Of Dragon Ball Z.
But it's just,
You know the one that you know the one at the beginning of the
I know. Why?
That's not in the Japanese version.
My question: why in the Japanese version is Goku voiced by a woman?
It's just who he's always been voiced by.
And why are all of his? I believe I could be wrong, but I believe I read somewhere that all of his children are voiced by the exact same woman. You know,
Yeah.
like
Goku,
like
Goten,
Gohan, go to jail, go to the store,
Just stop.
go to the gym.
Stop. He doesn't need to go to the gym. He has that gravity gym.
Right?
No, but
I have the wait.
but yeah.
What's the time lock called?
What? The time? You mean the room?
Yeah,
The extra.
whatever it's called, like the time place that like a day is a year. I got this time place. I could just become buff in a day. And then he comes out. Life is pain. Life is nothing but pain and sorrow and misery. How long has it been in there? So long. How long's it been out here?
1 day in the real world.
It's been a day.
1 day in the real world equals to 1 year in there.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, like, I just can't remember what it's called. Like the something time
I can't remember.
room.
But
I don't know.
in Super Saiyan, there's Super Saiyan,
Right?
Super Saiyan 2,
Super
Super
Saiyan.
Saiyan 3,
Yes.
Super Saiyan 4,
Yes.
Super Saiyan God.
No, I think there is a 5.
Well, no. So, because Super Saiyan 1 is the one with the yellow hair. Super Saiyan 2 is the one with the longer yellow hair. Super Saiyan 3 is the one with the yellow hair all the way down to the back.
Right.
Super Saiyan 4 is the one that turns them into a sort of. They basically need to use their Saiyan power combined with their.
Is that the one with like the black hair again?
They have the black hair, but they have the fur and stuff like the.
Okay,
monkey.
yeah. Never mind. I was thinking that was like Super Saiyan 4.
And Super Saiyan God is the newest one. I believe they made a Super Saiyan God
2. Yeah, they did.
where Super Saiyan God is blue hair
And Super Saiyan God 2 is, I think it's like longer blue hair.
or red hair, whatever it is.
Is it red?
I can't remember.
I want it to be red.
But yeah, that.
No. Super Saiyan God is red. Super Saiyan God 2 is blue.
I will say the GT. I understand why people don't like it because it's completely unnecessarily. Not unnecessarily. It's completely unnecessary in a few ways. There's a couple things that actually happen in that series, like Super Saiyan 4 mode is introduced.
Yeah.
And a new Dragon Ball Z radar, I believe, is built. But other than that, there's really nothing new happens. No one in that entire series ever goes past Super Saiyan 1. I'm not even joking you. There's the main villain is called Baby.
Baby?
Baby.
I
And
think I've heard of Baby before.
I believe he was created, and he's the most powerful destruction force besides the gods in the universe.
Oh, really? I thought that was Boo.
You would think, but no. Apparently,
Right.
they have another one.
Right?
And
Are you sure?
they need to learn Super Saiyan.
I thought it was
4.
the demons from the Dragon Balls.
They need to learn Super Saiyan 4 to defeat him.
Nope, it's Baby.
And they defeat him, but eventually Omega Shenron comes because after using the Dragon Balls so many times, because the Dragon Balls were meant to take hundreds of years to find, because every time you use them they gain negative energy
Right.
that is taken from the universe, because people often wish for stuff that they believe is good, and so that has to be absorbed. The negative energy the Dragon Balls have to absorb that, and they used them so many times that the dragon turned evil and made Omega Shenron, which is basically just a big buffed up version, humanoid looking Shenron dragon.
Yeah.
And they had to learn Super Saiyan 4, stay in that form, and do the fusion while in that form. So it was Gogeta or whatever
Gogeta.
Gogeta, whatever Goku and Vegeta's name is together, I forget.
Gogeta?
Gogeta.
Yeah.
And they had to
I
fuse
need to
together.
go get it.
They had to fuse together and defeat Omega Shenron
You know what, ladies? Go get yourself a go-getter.
to disperse. And once they defeated him, they dispersed all the negative energy, and all the Dragon Balls returned to regular
Yeah.
form.
So they literally had to beat the evil out of Omega Shenron.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn you good by beating the shit out of you.
That's all they do in that show.
I know, right?
Goku
Problem arises.
Goku sacrifices
Beat the shit out of it.
full-on victory scenarios because he wants to fight his opponent at their full strength. It's like, no, let him gain his strength. I want to fight him at his full strength. But Goku, we could end this entire situation right now if we destroy him right now. He's vulnerable. Look at him. He cannot fight back. No. I want to fight him at his full strength. Goku is an idiot beyond comprehension.
No, I know. Goku is a massive moron. I know. He's a complete moron.
Yeah.
Completely. I don't even. I think there was a scene. There was a scene I watched one time. It was it like had to do with like kissing your wife or something.
Yeah.
And someone said something about like kissing someone, and then Goku was like, like it was the Japanese version, so it was the old lady saying it, which still bugs me. Goku's voiced by like a 60-year-old Japanese woman, and I'm just, what? Why? Why don't you just get a dude to do it? I mean, it's just like so weird. But I don't know. Let me continue. So, and then Goku says, "What? You'd actually press your lips up against someone else's? That's so gross." And then Vegeta was like, "Goku, are you saying that you've never done that before? What? No, that's gross. Goku, you have 2 kids. You have boned your wife at least twice. At the very least twice. But who knows how many times he's done it. But you've never kissed your wife ever? That's stupid."
Yeah.
Goku is a complete moron. But I'll tell you what though, he does die like a man.
He does
8 times.
The best death scene in the entire series, though, I have to say, was I'm not sure if you remember who Babidi is.
Yeah.
Babidi was.
Babidi was the short one, right?
Yeah, he was a small green dude, and
Wait a minute. Quick question. Was the big red one Bibidi?
no.
Which one was Bibidi?
Bibidi was long dead
Okay.
by that point.
Oh, Bibidi was Babidi's master?
No, the one you're talking about, his name starts with a D. He's a demon from the underworld.
Okay. No, but my favorite thing is the weird wordplay that the guy used, because Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. That's my favorite one, because whenever I say it in like rapid succession, it always makes me laugh. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Because that's from Cinderella. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, and then like there you go.
Yeah.
Boom. You got yourself a pumpkin carriage and the destruction of all of humanity. There you go.
But what Bibidi does is he entices Vegeta because Vegeta still wants to beat Goku, and for some reason Goku is always one step ahead of him in power level. And so Bibidi says, "I can give you exponentially more power right now if you allow me to." I can't remember if it was curse him or put some sort of like empowerment on him. So he was basically under Bibidi's control. Or and he gave him more power because he saw the evil inside him. And he fights Goku, but then he figures out he needs to fight Boo. So he ends up fighting Boo with Piccolo.
Boo.
And
Piccolo and Boo.
one thing led to another, and
One thing led to another. I love that phrase.
he lost the use of his left arm, I believe it was, and his son and Goku's son were there. He knocks them both out because they wouldn't leave. Tells Piccolo to take them, and he uses a self-destruct power with all of his remaining energy, and destroys himself and Boo at a molecular level. And at the very end, it was like, and thus ends the reign of Vegeta, a beloved son and the prince of all Saiyans. And then it goes into the ending song. Gave me shivers. Oh, it was great.
That's kind of weird. I don't know why I always took an issue with the sentence, the prince of all Saiyans. So you're telling me that this guy is the prince of an entire species of people?
His dad, at the end of their race's lifetime,
was like the king of the planet?
The king of the Saiyan race.
Really?
Yeah.
So the entire...
Bardock is Goku's father. He was just a soldier, a Saiyan soldier.
No, I know who Bardock was, but I mean like Vegeta's
father was the head of all Saiyans.
Okay.
He was the king of the Saiyan race.
Okay, so
Frieza killed them all.
I don't know how he did. You'd think that they'd have at least...
He overloaded the planet's core with his...
No, but like that's the thing. It's like the planet, but they send their infants down to planet surfaces to become warriors and kill everyone on the planet so they can inhabit it, right?
Everyone just pretty much believes that because it takes a lot of power for Vegeta for Frieza to do that. She has that kind of power. That's why.
Actually, Vegeta's a guy.
No.
Frieza, sorry.
Frieza's a guy.
Yeah, no. Actually, Frieza's a guy,
Frieza, he has that kind of power.
But Frieza was voiced by a woman.
But
in the first edition,
everyone in the galaxy knows the Saiyan race is, they're tough and that they're fighters.
Yeah.
So they pretty much believe it's like no one's gonna mess with us at our home planet.
Yeah.
And no one has the kind of power to just destroy our planet.
And then he just destroys their planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In his weakest form.
Remember, that's got to be a bitch, dude. It's just like, wow, man, we're all so strong. One guy comes and destroys your entire race in his weakest state. That's got to be like a dick slap, like right in the fucking face. like right to the jaw. Just like right there. You're just like, okay, all right. Except that dick is actually an axe with a serrated edge, so it kills you and everyone that you know and love. Thus,
damn.
Well, I mean, the entire Saiyan race is destroyed except for Goku and Vegeta.
Yep.
And I guess his kids, but they're like half Saiyan. Right?
Hmm?
Like, his kids are half Saiyan, half human, right?
Yeah, because Chi-Chi's human.
Yeah, I know. Chi-Chi. That's a kind of a cute name, honestly. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of a cute name.
Yes,
Good God, we've been talking about Dragon Ball Z longer than we've been talking about anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to end on? This video's an hour long.
Oh, God. I hope YouTube doesn't mind that we're going to upload an hour video, and I hope our...
You know how long it's going to take to render this?
I don't know. It took
40 minutes, probably.
40 minutes?
Probably.
I got better to do.
I'm probably going to go. I'm going to go to the store after this. I want to get some.
All right, can you get me something from the store?
You want to come with me since you have nothing to do?
Yeah, sure. I'll just get my sandals on. It's whatever.
It's more than close to 12 anyway. All right, so what do you want to end on?
What do I want to end on? I don't know.
This is just going to be a video full of random thoughts. So.
Yeah, I know. What do you want to call it? Oh, wait, I got it. I'm going to end on what the title of the video is going to be. Just sit back. Thank you for watching Random Thoughts with my brother. It's going to be from his point of view. So, thank you for watching Random Thoughts with my brother. Yes? Is that a nice title?
Sounds good to me.
All right. I like this pen.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know. We're just rambling at this point. So, God, my water's running out.